If you're listening to us all along and you want to get some visuals, man, head on over to Facebook, Extreme 104 SVG. Easy to find, boy. Share up that live and get inside as usual. You don't know the thing setting. Nice. Let me just get that set. Nice. All right. Good. Yeah. Remember, if you want more, boy. I mean, who doesn't want more? Yeah, bad boss. So I got. You want more? Well, you gotta head down to Flow. Yeah, if you didn't know, you want more, then switch to Flow and get that ZTE 831 smartphone for only $99 whenever you switch, right? Hey, plus you get a free gift and 5 gigs of data free for 5 months, boy. Wow. I mean, I like that song real good. So if you want more, switch to Flow. Yeah. Got your eye up there. Yeah, we eye up there. Hey, inside the Tingaling, man, get inside on the WhatsApp and hit us up big and serious, boy. Yo, hey, talking about getting high, boy. Hey. Anyway, I was gonna ask you when last you blazed up. But I remember you don't really. Yeah. Well, last you go bush, Bridget.
I don't have no reason for go bush.
You don't go bush?
I have no reason to go bush.
Yeah, no reason to go bush.
What's the reason for me to go bush?
You know, exercise and. This is really a gym man does get wrong and all. If you're only in the gym alone, you could go and exercise. And that's a wrong thinking.
Yeah, I never said that. But then
I know you think them with it,
even
bro.
though I exercise in the street,
exercise in the street, bro.
I ain't going in the bush.
You don't exercise in the streets?
I ain't going in the bush.
Bridget, a nice little hike up Duvalet.
I get Duvalet bush.
If you go down Fanny, you know, Bridget, you get 6-pack in like 2 days and all that.
Okay, well, you make it go.
I don't know how many 6-pack, bro. I'm to you, bro.
Yeah, my fine.
It's 12. It's 12. You want me to get all that?
3.5.
Shoot, I don't get my 6-pack, Bridget.
Alright.
I just do it on a show off thing like, you know, you and Rasta Bridget name him again? Rasta Bridget name again, Jen. Shama, big up yourself for that. Alright, big up my calico massive. Long time I hear with Flatbush, boy. Going on with Flatbush. Yeah, big up the Flatbush massive. You see bush, yeah, we talk about bush, I hear Flatbush. Yeah. You know, but I no joke aside, I don't watch all them man who's go funny. Be a 6-pack, bro.
I don't watch man, bro.
Bro, you ain't gonna watch him like that, bro. You don't know we don't go down bag on them places, you know what I mean?
Got me down there.
Man, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
You know, we don't
I don't reason we go in the bush.
We don't look at men like that, but
I rather take a walk, you know, not banana in the bush.
Trust me, brother. If you go up Fanny,
where is Fanny?
Especially since the volcano erupted.
Where is Fanny?
Fanny is just below Suffragette.
We know that leeward.
Any side you could go from. It don't really matter.
Which side is the easier side?
I believe the leeward side is the easier side.
Why the leeward side?
Because leeward just easier. Yeah. You know, once you go Fanny, Bridget, 6-pack, sure. Alright?
I ain't going Fanny, it's alright.
I think them man say if you want to build like your scabs and thing, I go Duvalet. Yeah, Duvalet just bring up the scabs them in the back this one, you know?
So you never went?
Rain been coming, bro.
That would the exercise I get better.
Nah, Jen, I can't make the Jets get wet though, you know, man.
Cover them, bro, don't do that excuse.
I plan to go, bro, you know. Hopefully you and I might be free and now, you know, just make the chat together. 6-packs together, bro. You overs.
Okay.
Yeah. Big up all the crew them above sea level, man. We inside the Tiggling. You overs. Easy, no man. Thursday it is, boy. Thursday is coming real fast. Alright? And we inside the building.
Shot, these are long
boy,
nights,
I don't know what's going on, boy. I'll let him like the shot. I'll let him like the shot, bro. You know? Yeah, I'll let him like the shot. Yeah. You know, I just can't sleep more than 6 hours, bro. I don't know why.
You can't sleep more than 6 hours?
More than 6 hours. I'm being honest. And I can't sleep in the day. I'll take some rest and I'll go close my eye and thinking about it.
I could sleep in the day that night, though.
Boy, I don't know why, boy. I can't sleep a day.
If I go home right now, I go fall asleep.
Boy,
and
no,
I can't
boy.
sleep in the night.
I go close down and if me and you did the chilling, I might say I make a nickel another half. But if we take a good hour sleep, 2 hours sleep.
Bro, I go sleep like 10 hours in a day.
Yeah, I can't make
I guess at night time, like if Like it's like midnight.
Yeah. I just feel after 6 hours, I just charge up and just wake up. I don't know. And when I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. Yeah. Alright? Yeah. Hey, big up my peeps in foreign, boy. I have a little foreign one for y'all, and I have a young lady in foreign. Listen to this one. A little friend, you know. And she said, recently she started dating, you know. I go back on the dating scene, you know. As a friend, you know, friends just tell friends things that other persons do, you know. Sometimes you say something to somebody and somebody say, boy, it's only because you're my friend, you know. Somebody on the side might say, boy, it's only your friend, them go tell you them thing there, you know. So as a friend, I was telling her, yo, I feel you kind of psycho. I feel men kind of afraid of you, you know. You kind of, you like you're packing some jam or something like that. But she said, nah, Jerry, you know, she didn't really into them kind of things. You know, but recently she started to date again, and you know, and she went on a few dates within for this year, right? Cause she just work hard too, So I had a big up on that. She just work hard, so she's a busy woman as well, you know, but not too busy for a little relationship. So she started dating, and you know, for the few dates that she went on this year, she experienced a little sitting where men were seeing it as a red flag. Alright, not Vinci men, but you know, we in Vinci, so we could talk about it as well and get a little feedback. You know? But she said the men's them, wow. She said that the men that she went out with, you know, she was telling them that she's 35 years old. Her last relationship was 6 years ago. She's single and she has no kids. And she said something down the line, the men them just take that kind of hoe like, what? You're dramatic? And she's like, no, but why you say that? Men tend to see it as a red flag. I don't know. I kind of, boy, to be honest, you know, I mean, I like to think about things, you know. To be honest, and I could kind of see where they're coming from. I could kind of see where they're coming. But what do you think about that, though? 35 years or older, you know, it doesn't have to be 35. It could be 36. Let's say you meet a 37-year-old lady. She's single. Her last relationship was 6 years ago.
But you question that, bro.
No kids.
Yeah, question.
You don't think that's a red flag?
It could pass as a red flag.
You think something wrong, something down the line did that?
You could question it, but then you said a while ago that the lady here. Yeah, she's a busy woman.
Don't bring that.
She's a busy woman.
Don't bring that.
But
you're not too busy for getting duck roast, bro.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to get kids, bro. If you're not in a position to get kids, what are you gonna do?
No, well, I'm just mentioning the kids. I mean, it's a fact she doesn't have any kids. I mean,
right. So I mean,
bro, me and Q, you are saying.
Hold on, man. Not having any kids at 35, 37. Nothing wrong with that.
Shoot, me don't feel no woman should be 37 and do have no kids, bro.
Okay, well,
do well here, bro.
I mean,
you will be a welder.
I used to have them kind of thinking too, but when it comes to think about it, I mean, at the end of the day,
when you have kids,
if they're not in a position to have kids, like some people have a lot of hold on now. Some people have some standards or some goal.
Too much.
They have to meet.
Too much.
They want to meet before they even think about having kids.
And just like how you thought, there's the problem with some of them red flags.
I don't think so.
They had too much height, yo, bro. You talking about she's not in a position.
I could say 40. I mean 40 without kids.
You crazy.
You're there bad.
My youth. You talk about you.
Because you 40 and you know meeting a man. You 40, no kids. Honestly, I mean,
boy, 35 ain't far from 40.
Nah, I go work with the 35, but 40 nah.
And then again, my listeners, y'all gotta disagree with Q. I hear you know talk about she's not in a position to have kids.
Why tell her but if you're not in a position to have kids, you're not in a position.
I'm telling you just to disagree with that part, the position part. Shoot out, since I know myself, it's only about 5 positions and you had kids.
What the 5?
You thought she's not in a position to have
bro,
kids.
Because I mean, she
men would fix that, bro.
No, but okay then. Again too, yes, some women go to the plain talk. I mean, if I don't have my own place, I don't want to.
Man, I think you said it right though. Too much of high standards.
Well, it's their standards. You can't vex with them.
27 years old and you ain't have children, bro. When you gonna have kids?
I push it to 40.
Anyway, you know, we have a vast, what should I say? A vast generation of listeners. So maybe, one of the ladies could come in and let us know, well, she probably had kids when she was 38, 39. I don't know, You could share your experiences with us and, enlighten us. We are youngsters,
A 40 boy.
We are youngsters. So.
I see the red flag raising at 40.
Boy, 37.
Not 37.
Boy, 37, a red flag, bro. I just feel something wrong somewhere down the line there, so, bro. It's either your standards and them just out of this wall, or you need to...
Or maybe she just don't want to have kids. Yeah, some people like that.
Well, this person in question want to have kids. They just want to have kids, but I guess she didn't find the right man yet.
That could be it too.
Bro,
I was getting to that. I was getting that. Maybe
don't promote the weakness.
I ain't promoting weakness, but maybe the relationship that...
promote weakness.
Hold on, maybe the relationship that this young lady had, that this woman had. She doesn't see herself having kids to these men,
There's no right man.
Of course there is.
No, there's not.
Yeah, of course there is.
You really got to sit up on radio.
Yeah, there is.
And tell woman out there a right man.
Yeah, and you have a right woman too.
Man, it's a right man, Jet.
Yeah, right woman.
It's a right woman either. You just have to meet somebody.
Right, but if we're meeting...
you go 50-50.
But if we're meeting is not fitting your standard
because you are go 80-20. That's why you didn't fit in your standards.
So you must see a man there, a woman over there, that you know to yourself, boy, I ain't going to 50-50 there. And I must just push on another, put on another 30%.
I ain't say that, but you were telling me the last 50 man you meet, you ain't getting 50-50 that?
Maybe, who knows?
Something wrong with you, bro. If you meet two men and you say, well, yeah, you know, the third man might be the man.
But what if he's not?
So the fourth then?
What if he's not?
The fifth? Something wrong. Something wrong. Don't go down them road. Don't promote no weakness.
I promote the weakness, but then it could be it could be
some
a
women,
valid reason.
The kind of man they are, the man they ain't make yet, bro. They need to have a little application form and put in how they were he make. How he's 6'6", he must semi-retarded, and then they send up the application. And the most I go formulate a little thing and send it down.
You're going too far there.
Yeah. That's why I saying, it ain't no right man thing, You meet persons and you just walk it out, Whatever your shortcomings you have.
What if you can't walk it out?
Your relationships are sacrifices, bro. If you meet somebody and all is perfect, something wrong. So you depend really telling people about perfect man. Some girl probably they listening, you smiling off your face and they even know you pouring ship on ice then. Perfect what?
I never said there's a perfect.
Say they are perfect man, bro. Right man.
Right and perfect.
So what is it about?
2 different words,
same
bro.
thing, bro.
Can't be saying nobody perfect.
So you tell a woman, look until you find the right man.
That fits them.
That sounds a little better.
That fits them.
Sounds a little better.
Because at the end of the day, they must know the quality and quantity they're looking for.
So you would agree that a woman out there who can't find the right man?
Evident. Look one right there.
7 billion people on this planet, bro.
But look, we're talking about one right now. It is evident.
Something wrong. In my honest opinion, I think there's something, what do you say? Something in the pistol beside what?
Something in the water beside the pistol.
It's water or matter?
Water. Matter.
Don't tell about you, bro.
Something in the matter beside the pistol.
Can't pause and find out. Okay,
matter.
It's something in the matter besides the pistol.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
What is a pistol?
I think it's this thing, whatever it is inside the thing. Do construct. Some bubbling will tell you what it is. I could Google it.
I don't know what's a pistol. I don't even know how to spell that, bro. What is a pistol? Something in the matter beside the pistol. The man is come up with them shoving as if. Alright, something there between the lines, man. Let me put it that way. You over something
what lines?
Something in fine print, bro. Some ladies just come big and bold and you read the fine print them. That
right, but it's the fine print. She's trying to fix the right man.
So she's trying to fix other man fine print and not her fine print.
But she's trying to fix hers. Maybe she have a trust issue. Who knows?
Why does every man has to suffer because you have a trust issue?
But that is how life is.
Sad to say.
It's very sad, but that's how it is.
And this brings me back to the point. That's why you have to make sacrifices. Even if you have a trust issue and you meet a man.
But some people just can't make sacrifices.
What?
I'm telling you.
Well, sorry. But that's why I'm sticking to my point. Something wrong in this situation. Alright, y'all get inside and let me know. 35 years or older.
40.
Last relationship 6 years ago, Jed. I mean, let me talk about that though. I can understand 6 years ago. Probably the man who did was 6 years, bro. 6 years is a long time, Jed. I mean, I could only...
But then, let me ask you a question.
I could only talk for myself.
Remember I said dating, 6 years ago. You had a
No,
boyfriend.
her last relationship was 6 years ago.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she wasn't having intimate sexual relations.
No, well, that's not in question, but
Right.
she was in a relationship
But you can't, but then nothing wrong with that.
for 6 years.
Nothing wrong with that. Is ring coming out there?
It was something. Yo! 35 years or older. Last relationship 6 years ago, boy. You really think it's ladies, y'all gotta educate us today, man. I don't know. My head probably under the rain outside, but you think it really takes 6 years for somebody to move on, boy?
Could take longer than that, blood.
Boy, that's a long time. But I mean, your thing them real up this, so boy, ain't like. Alright, let me see you live inside. Hey, morning.
Yeah, bro. Good morning.
What go on, brother?
Yeah, we good, man. We good. Hope you guys good also. The first part, the mortar is like a clay pot. Usually it's made from different material. And it has this small thing that you use for beating.
Bridget, hold on. Martha is not cement.
I tell you, they're different. Same word, refer to different things.
Okay, all right.
And
what is the pistol?
Yeah, the pistol is that a small spoon-like structure, but it has a rounded head, which you use for crushing whatever you put inside of it.
Oh.
So it's
to hold it together.
Yeah. So when it says something is in the mortar than the pistol, that means there is more inside of this container than just this thing for beating.
Man,
the other things, right?
I know what you're saying, Bridget. I know what you're saying, man. Come on, man. Give thanks to the explanation, though, yo.
All right, good. So the other part now, concerning looking for right man and all that.
Yeah.
As it relates to most of the modern women, they are looking for men who they can control.
Okay.
So they are looking for physical attributes who they can show off.
Okay.
That's step one.
There you go.
Most of the time, it's not physical attribute that blends with them, that makes them feel more comfortable being in the relationship. It's more like a showpiece kind of man they're looking for.
Like you.
Right? It's more like a
six-pack man, them.
Okay, let me move on. I make sure I said most. I didn't say all the women. I'm never going to lump all in one, right?
Sure.
So, right. So if the man they're looking for is usually a man who they can manipulate, the simps, those who they can listen to, right? So if a person is looking for this person, then they will literally have to make that person, and making in the sense that they have been chatting and talking with the person, dropping little hints here and there until they find that this person is conforming.
The person adapted.
Exactly. And we have a lot of men out there who are adapting to it for many reasons.
Right.
Right?
I just be where you want me to be.
Exactly. Right. And so that's why a lot of the females usually turn back and say men are not good.
Sure.
Because when we realize that, okay, this is what she wants,
we just be that.
Man, you just be you just be that until you had enough of that and you say, nah, it's time to move on.
You're setting up yourself for the kill, man.
Right? So, man, I'm telling you, a lot of them are looking, when they talk about looking for the person or the perfect man, whatever they want to use, literally, it's that. I am saying, men, stand up for certain principles, stand up for certain values. And if the lady does not like your value, for example, I will say, these are my rules. You're going to be in a relationship with me. These are my rules. Right. This is the way I operate. If you don't like it, okay, keep walking.
I get you, my brother.
All right, bro. You take care of yourself.
Thanks, my brother. Yo, I was actually talking to you.
To me?
Yeah. You just didn't want to direct it.
You know they cannot be saying.
Yo, but that dang. You know, big up that caller, and I do agree with what he said. And here's the thing: even if you have your rules, you're saying, "Miss, this is how I just operate, and this is my rules." You know, it still be a little bit flexible. You know, don't go roll with the iron fist. You know, it's a give and take. Sometimes you make little sacrifices for persons in life, and that's how it goes. And I think when persons see you making sacrifices for them, that's when the love does get tighter. I say, boy, he's a good man, you know. standing up.
The sacrifice thing does go along with because I'm not making sacrifice if the sacrifice I'm making is just for please you.
Yeah. And I
ain't doing that. If this sacrifice I'm gonna make is going to benefit across the board, I don't mind. But I'm not gonna sacrifice whatever just to make you happy. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, quickly, it's a topic I had in mind just before we jump inside some of these comments. Y'all keep them coming and I like it. And ladies, y'all got to talk up. It's just a topic I had in mind.
Somebody said the first and they agree with me today.
Wow. So could I know? Oh, you can't write for that?
I'll put it up on his
Anyway,
it
was a topic I had in my mind from a long time. But seeing that we're talking about it now, I'm just going to mention it, in terms of like making sacrifices. Like if you get married to a woman, right? That's your wife, and you as a DJ, she ain't really nobody DJ thing. She never really grew up around, the DJing and going out in parties and all that. You think after making her your wife that she should support you somehow?
When you probably support women,
go to one of your events, see you play. And if she refuses to do that, you think that's like that's like an issue?
No, because at the end of the day, I mean,
but you can't support what you're doing, bro.
Supporting what you're doing doesn't mean she has to be there, bro.
All right, fair enough.
You know what I mean? And I would love her to go, but if
exactly,
yeah,
bro.
but if that is not her nature or her, let's say, anything or whatever the case is.
This is where it comes in sacrifice,
yeah,
bro. Even if it's not your thing, this is your man, yo.
Okay, but then what about the sacrifice
hold on. One time.
But what about the sacrifice she's making to accept that I go on Germany, I go on France, I go on America, I go on Canada, and I ain't coming back within 2-3 weeks.
And that dip on the table from start.
But what I'm saying, sacrifice doesn't mean she has to go to you.
I get you, bro. I understand what you're saying, but I just kind of had the feeling like, bro, if me and you done like that, we husband and wife right now, show me some support. Let's say she has a woman support group or support group. Let's just say support group. I'm really into them thing, support group and sit down in circle and talk and what else? Bro,
I ain't sacrifice and good.
Bro, I go one time,
bro.
I
ain't doing that. That's the thing. I go support her, but that doesn't mean I have to be there. But
supporting, that's part of supporting.
Yeah, but you can support elsewhere.
I get you. I feel it's a 50-50 though.
It is a 50-50, but you can support many different ways.
I get you.
Good morning, guys, boy. Long time. Yeah, Andrew here. Anyway, concerning the topic there, when that lady sit down with a man that she goes out with, because you guys say that, she hasn't had a relationship, but obviously she probably was, going out with a few guys. So when you sit down with a serious guy who's looking for a relationship, and he asks the question, well, you've been going out with a guy. However, how much guys? And you say, yeah, I've seen a couple of guys, but not in a relationship. Now, that first thing the man is saying to himself, much man don't pass through that can't feel already, because you don't go out with several men or whatsoever, and you not look for no relationship. And now you have to control that dip. And me now, after how much man don't pass through that dip. So right there, she herself is thinking she want the right man or the perfect man. You understand me? But she already don't. And the man who is on the other side now is saying she don't pass through a couple of fellas well. You understand? So why should I take that? So maybe that's one of the reasons why she at 37 and now start looking for a date after 6 years. And after 6 years, that means you're 31 years old the last time you have a relationship. So, what are you looking for? So those are the things. Remember, it's not just when you're looking for a relationship, it's not just the woman making her demands, The man looking for what he looking for just the same, and he going to state what he want. And the serious man who looking for a serious relationship is going to say, well, this is, I want a lady and whatsoever, but the lady should be able to this or that, just the same as the woman wants certain things, criteria when it comes to a man, just the same. So that is the problem. And then another thing is a lot of women are, they work driven first. So they like the career and everything like that. And some of them go so deep into the career that they forget about relationship. And then in the end, a lot of men is going to think that, well, something is wrong because at 37, you ain't got no kids. You haven't dated in 6 years. Then that put a lot of red flag in a man's head. Something's got to be wrong, Is this woman the type that would try to boss you around? and maybe that's why nobody stick around.
Thank
So there's
you.
a lot of things. So even though that lady might be a real good woman and stuff like that, staying that long without having a relationship and then not having any kids or anything
Sends a
like that.
message.
Not to say that you have to have a lot of kids, but I mean, at 37 years old and you don't have a kids, so it's just the same. It's a lot of red flag. It's just the same as a man. If a man is at 37 and don't have a kid, a lot of ladies gonna say, well, no, something's wrong, you know. So you have to be kind of careful
Don't make fathers a
as
pastor,
to
bro.
how far
Boy.
and how long you take before a relationship. Because it might sound good that you ain't got no relationship for 6 years, but then when you go deeper, you've seen people, you know. And when you see people, you're talking about people who know about you and deal with you and never stick around.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's not all a good thing. It could be something bad. So, to me, when I think about it, I'll have to say, boy, there's some red flag. You know, I'll have to ask some questions and things and find out more about you than just, okay,
Thank you very much, my brother. Did I stop that?
6 years without a relationship. She's probably a real good woman, but it doesn't always have to turn out to be that way.
Thank you very much, my brethren. All right. Hey, somebody said, stop blaming the woman. Listen to this one, Too much big men living with parents instead of taking up their responsibilities. I don't really think that's what we're talking about. But, all right. Taking a woman and leave mother and father and starting their own family. And for the parents, they need to start kicking children out of their house. I
I
don't
ain't
agree with
kicking out
that.
my dad, bro.
I don't agree with that at all. And let them be more responsible for themselves, wife and child, or children. That's your phone job, Virgin?
Yeah.
You joking. Alright? They will realize how beautiful it is to have their own place. Alright? Some points I agree with, some points I disagree. This kicking out
Nah, I
children
ain't
out
kicking
the
out
house
nobody
thing.
to my house. Sorry. Hear this one. I know someone in that same position went through abuse and wanted to focus on her career.
That's different.
As people get older, they become less accepting of things that they would have tolerated when they were young.
Yeah.
And that's true though.
That's different, but that's exactly what we're talking about. So if you present to me 35 years old, you know, last relationship 6 years ago, you and children, you and kids, I'm gonna ask questions just like what MJ say. So after asking my question, now you come and tell me, yo, I was in an abusive relationship. Then I gonna be like, oh, fine, that makes sense. Now you have reasons for why you know. Yo, you see, boy, society so ill here, Bridging. Now person's gonna say, you would agree with me, right? Some ladies have low standards.
Very.
Right? But some on the other hand, no, somebody can come and tell you, leave the woman on. If she has the high standards, die nothing. Yo, just as how women could have low standards, there are women that could have too high of a standard. It's a fact. So don't tell me the low standard could exist, but the high standards can't exist. Oh, die nothing if she has high. Yo, sometimes some of them are just way out of reach, bro. You know what I mean? It might be a good thing. Some person will look at it and say, well, yeah, if that's yo, but at the end of the day, the fact remains, it's just too. I don't know what I said. Let's go again. I ain't somebody else. Hey guys, morning. Well, being single without kids at 35 not necessarily be a red flag. Maybe the person can either get hurt by a man and decided to not get involved with any man. I know of a lady in that situation. All right, for not having a child, could go several ways. All right, she may have or not have, or she can't have or not ready to, or maybe she can get damaged by aborting a child. Well, reasons like those, as I said, if after I start asking questions and you give me those explanations, then I would understand why you're in a situation as such. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Kings. Cam voice note, I'm at work. But anyhow, I agree with the no relationship part. But for females after 37 years without kids, possibilities there are going to be complications. That part I disagree with. I am the opposite of that. Under 35, last relationship over 10 years ago, but I have 4 kids and I'm single. Wow. Okay. What about that? Under 35, last relationship 10 years ago and 4
Trouble
kids. Single. Chubby did it? You real cool.
Did I you hear that way?
Yeah. Alana said, check the caption for the live. I don't know some. Probably some mistake went on. But yeah, I don't know the typos do sometime. I'm not too sure if it's that. Alright?
What about the caption?
I'm not sure. I guess you should have told me why though. Alright, somebody said good morning, Kings, good morning. Alright, somebody else, good morning, guys.
Okay, Lano.
You see it?
Yeah.
Right. Personally, I don't see that as a red flag. There could be a number of reasons why that person is single. Maybe the person hasn't met the person who is compatible with them. We don't talk about that. Or maybe the person has high standards. All right, like me, I am in my 30s. Let me get this one good. I'm in my 30s, single for a while now, no kids, and it's not a red flag. All right, I just haven't met my compatible match. Guys these days do not know how to date women. They are not interested in really getting to know a person. They are only goal-oriented. Mind you, not all of them, so don't come for me. And the list goes on. Plus, you see social media, SMH, has a huge impact on how people view relationships these days. Alright? Q, I love how you just be logical with your reasoning. Yeah, I guess they're trying to tell me something, but I'll keep it pushing.
Wait a minute, tell us something.
Some people can't make and they don't know, and some people can't get pregnant so easy. Alright? If those are the reasons why you don't have kids, then we don't have a discussion. Alright? So I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you don't have kids because you whatever medical, then we don't have a discussion. You know, that goes without saying. But once everything is okay with you and you don't have kids, that's a whole different thing. Alright? Some laugh emojis there. I think I know why that. Maybe she's just too picky, somebody said. Hard to please. Alright? And that's coming from a female, Morning, guys. Somebody else. You stop by, you have me cracking up, alright? You really love shoppiness, You're live inside. Good morning.
Morning, Stop by.
What's up?
Stop by, but you can't say that it's a red flag because you're 30 years old and you can't have kids because
I didn't say 30 years and not have kids is a red flag, right? All of it together. 35 plus, no relationship for the last 6 years, no kids and single. Possibilities as a red flag.
But you could set up, maybe the man can shoot, maybe the man is shooting blank, could be.
Well, that could be a possibility. All right, but what? So what? There's only one man you had for 37 years?
Not necessarily, but maybe you trying to find someone who will be there for you and take care of you and your child.
You're looking for a money man.
Maybe that man didn't live up to the standard.
What? But that's what I'm saying. So one man for 37 years. So all right, that's two. So one couldn't pay the bills and one more shooting blanks. Let's go again. For 37 years, you did two man.
No.
You're gonna run out of reasons.
Sometimes things don't work out.
Keep the reasons going. All right. So the third man the relationship didn't work out. That's only three. Let's go again.
Maybe I don't know, but
Yo!
But seriously, you can't say that it's a red flag because sometimes people
it could be. There possibly, as my brother said a while ago.
Sometimes people people go back to school, try to get a business, like a better education to get a better job. Maybe they put their finance first.
Okay.
Not necessarily mean that they don't want to have kids. It's just they don't want to have it later.
Right. Fair enough.
The funny one only come later anyway.
That's why I say but later like when though? What are you going to wait until 40 years old?
Funny past like 38, 40, they on their own.
That's
straight
true,
up.
But hey.
They on their own.
But
so you got figure out what you want.
While you there waiting on your goals and things to sort out, time going.
Of course, time going.
I know.
You know, have this old saying that from the past 30 is supposed to start pay, right?
Boy. There we go. All right. Good morning, guys. Let me see this one. Big up. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. Good morning, guys. Can't blame her for her high standards, all right? No blame for high standards, all right? But brother kind of have to lower that a little, all right? She sounds very independent. Enough men out here don't like them kind of women. Me, as long as she ain't bossy, I won't run off. I am 39, no kids, was in 3 long-term relationships before each 3 years plus. Feel good I didn't have kids with them. Cause boy, alright, 39 and no kids, boy.
As a man?
Well, as a man, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still shooting, you know, but boy. Alright, let me just put it my way. I won't want to be 39 and don't have any kids. Yeah. Alright, I'm just speaking personally. Yeah?
Way to each one.
Big up yourself. Yeah. Alright. Big up Tasha in Toronto. Tasha always failing to have a meaningful discussion. I don't know why. Alright, but she did say, what's wrong with that? It's the person's choice. Okay, we're gonna move along.
Good afternoon, guys. As usual, nice topic. But I don't make a big deal out of if somebody 37 and they have no boyfriend or girlfriend or they have no kids. That's not a big deal. There are some people who just plan their life in a way that, you know, you have to respect that. So it's not a big deal if you deal with somebody and you ask them if they have the 37 if they have a child. It's like, wow, whether it's male or female, like a big deal. It's not, right? And sometimes as a woman, sometimes I think why some women just end up, let me say, lonely at them age there. Sometimes some women demand too much from men. Yes, sometimes some of them too demanding and they want too much. And sometimes they want so much and they don't even want to give anything. It's always their way or the highway. So, you know, honestly, men is human too. You won't want to tolerate somebody like that. You know what I mean? For real. And I like when you said if you're a DJ and your wife is not a going out person and you know she to support you, you're right. She don't have to be there to support you. You will know that she is supportive of what you are doing. You will know that, right? She will show that interest, but she don't have to be there, you know, to show the support. She already supporting you, you know. But these topics are nice. Yes, and it's not a big deal. If somebody's 37 and don't have a kid, it's not a big deal either. It's not a big deal if they don't have a relationship at 37. It's not. Okay?
Right,
but
friend.
yes, some women are too damn demanding.
Fair enough. Alright,
little exercise. Some men are demanding too.
as well.
As well.
Alright, let me do a few more, boy. I got like real nice. Hey, morning, guys. It's not an immediate red flag, just depends on the situation. I gotta see what she's talking about, the red flag in my back pocket. That's just what MJ was saying. When you present those scenarios that we talk about, we're gonna start questioning you. You know, Baz, if those circumstances weren't present, then we just move forward. We ain't even had to question nothing. Let me say 22, no children, your last relationship was 2 years ago, you're single. Yeah, straightforward you're going. You know, but you 37, no kids, last relationship 6 years ago, and you're single. Some questions will pop up.
Run on voice.
Yeah, real fast. Some questions go pop up. I had a nice one. All right, nice.
Good morning, Q. Good morning, Stumpy. How are you
Morning.
guys doing? I would like to relate to that thing that you've been saying, where a woman 35 plus, no kids, no relation, been out of a relationship. Sometimes, who knows? Sometimes God allows situations to happen. You have to look at it at every angle. Every different angle. Could be many different reasons.
That's why we're discussing it, baby. We want to get the angles from y'all, you know what I mean? Tell my friend Tasha that, you know.
You know, sometimes we as women or men, we gotta work on ourselves, change our character so that we could attract the right persons in our life, because we've been in and out of relationship and it's like the same cycle. You're going with somebody today, give a couple months down the road, it break up. Same thing happening. So sometimes we just need to give ourselves a break, take a step back, looking where we're coming from, try to break certain cycles in our life so that we could have a happy home. When that time comes, we could know, well, okay, hey, this is what I have to do, this is what sacrifice I have to make, this is what I have to compromise with, you know. So it could be many different factors, but I'm just saying this could be one of it too.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, and I like that step back. You just step back and just evaluate yourself.
But you know, I mean, I know we are running out of some time, but still, you know, sometimes the problem could be you as an individual and not so much a problem within what happening around you. You know, as what the voice now say. You may have, okay, you know me. You ain't giving me time or that space to present myself,
right?
But because you went through whatever you went through, that has nothing to do with me.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You meet me now, but you already have a wall.
Yeah.
So in order for things to work here, my first step have to kick down the wall.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be.
Yeah. Some women do have walls and they're willing to get kicked down. But some women, they have walls and trust
with a strong fence. You did nothing you could do. So and then okay, then there was another one say men do like to how to put it serious, but then sometimes as serious as you may be as an individual, I could be serious, but your walls are just too strong. You know what I mean? So then we, as I said, we are human beings too, right?
Definitely.
We'll get fed up.
Yeah.
And then I move on, you move on to Stumper, same thing.
Same thing.
And then as with the voice and say going wrong in a circle. So I mean a little step back and question yourself, and that's the thing too.
A little bit of
we need to question ourselves
sometimes. Stop by, you talk like a woman should just go out there and have kids with any man. Where did I say that? I'm kind of lost. Alright, you see sometimes when you want to drive a point home, you know, just find ways of just you know, doing that. You know, you don't have to pick somebody else's point to make your point. You know, you could just make your point on your own. I mean, fairly, I could sit here and I have the whole show recorded, and I could go back and there's no time at all I ever made it sound like a woman should just go out there and have kids with any man. I didn't say that, my brother. All right, but I went on to say this is why we're in a situation like where strong young people are just sitting on their
I know that was coming.
AWS and waiting for government.
I know that was coming. I I actually was like, yo, the politics ain't coming. So
last minute, bro.
Somebody said maybe she want to get married first.
Yeah, but when you
but you gotta find a person,
yeah. I don't know. 7257, big up yourself, Bertrand. But I really can't agree with you on the last one, yeah. Ladies, I'm not telling y'all to go out there and just have kids with any man. And I wonder who lady out there could convince to just go out there and
who you could convince.
I agree with that caller. That caller is right. You don't have to be in a relationship at 37 to have a kid, and the standards are too high. Strainer, standards are too high, man. You have to bring it down a notch.
Alright, now say a word. We're gonna jump out.
Yeah, we gotta jump.
I'll big up all yourself. Yeah?
Before somebody tell people to jump.
The Mid-Morning Kings are on now. The jokes, the